Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Astral Dimension. So in today's video we are going to discuss how to elevate our overall personality or how to achieve that ultimate glow up, especially for females who have their Venus in the sign of Aries and males who have their Mars in the sign of Aries. So this particular video is specially for sign Aries, but again I'm telling you this is not for your moon sign, this is not for your sun sign, though you can apply it, you can try and see what kind of results you will get, but I'm damn sure that for females with Venus in the sign of Aries and males with Mars in the sign of Aries, this particular strategies, tips and tricks are going to work 110%. Why I'm saying this, I'm going to explain each and every point in depth, in detail in this one particular reading. So one by one I'm going to cover each and every sign, and these particular glow up videos will be divided into three segments. Number one is going to be about all about your exterior personality, your personality development on the superficial level. Number one. Second point is how others should perceive you. What changes you should do in your personality so that you can attract other people more towards you. And again, I'm not saying that you need to attract other people, you need to get their validation, you need their approval. No, I'm just saying that we are social beings. We live in social societies. So we want other people to treat us with respect, to treat us with a certain attraction and admiration in their eyes. And for that, we have this second point, that how others should perceive you so that you can make some behavioral changes in your overall personality to be more on a better side of spectrum. Third point is how you should feel about yourself. What mentality shift, what personality traits you should add in yourself so that you can feel your best. You can feel like, okay, finally I'm achieving something, I'm doing something great about myself, and I'm feeling mentally strong. So in that particular zone we are going to add these things. So for sign Aries, and again I'm reminding you, for females who have Venus in Aries, for males who have Mars in Aries. Now, number one, glow up personality, which is on your superficial level, your outer personality. So for this particular segment you have to work on your back. And by back, I mean you have to have a very straight posture. Your back should not be in that curve posture, and you should not slug your shoulders down, and you should have a very uptight, straight back. So, no matter you are male or female, try to work on your posture, especially your back. Your backbone should be erect. Second, jawline. So for males, you want very defined jawline, and for females, again, you want a defined structure for your jaw area. And there are plenty of videos on YouTube, on Instagram, where you can learn some jaw exercises. And yes, those exercises work. You cannot give yourself this excuse that I have a chubby chin or I have double chin, so jawline point is not going to work on me. No, stop giving these excuses to yourself and start working on your jaw strength and your jawline. The more defined jawline you can get for yourself as per your bone structure, as per your facial symmetry, that is going to help you to feel better. And see, these points can sound very minute, very insignificant, but once you start working on these particular points, certain things will be activated in your life and you will see changes. I can guarantee that if you are consistent with these things, within 3 months you will come back to this video and you will leave some comment. So that is first point that you have to work. Then walking posture, how you are walking, record yourself, see yourself and see what kind of changes you can do in your walking posture. You have to be a little bit slow in your walking. Don't walk very fast, don't try to run a marathon when you are walking. Take your time, walk with grace. That is the third point on which you have to work. Next, neck exercises. Do some neck exercises. It is as simple as that. Your neck has to be strong. And I'm not saying that you have to have a very bodybuilder type of a neck. No, I'm just saying work on your neck. Do some neck exercises. There are plenty again on YouTube, on Insta, everywhere. Last point, you have to include some sport in your routine that can strengthen your speed and your reflexes. any sports activity or any sports which is linked with speed and reflexes, you have to add that to your routine. It can be badminton, it can be cricket, it can be basketball, it can be football, but it should have a combination of speed and improving your reflexes. So you are aware when you're playing that particular sport. Though in 90% sports, a person is usually aware, but I'm not saying that you have to play video games. No, I'm not talking about video games. I'm talking in which your overall body is consumed and you're working on your reflexes. So these particular points have to come under your overall personality development, which is on the superficial level. Try to work on them for at least 3 to 4 months and see what changes you are doing in your life now. Second point, how others should feel around you and how others should perceive you. What changes you can do so that others can feel really good around you. And that is very important factor. When other people are happy around you, they want to be around you more. When other people feel comfortable around you, then they want to be around you more. And that is our main aim, that we have to make other people comfortable and happy around us so that we can create a good environment for ourselves in return. So for that you have to work on your wit. Now, by wit, I do not mean that you have to become sarcastic, mean, or bitchy. No. By wit, I mean that you have to learn how to give quick responses, humorous responses, responses that can bring smile to other people's face. And for that, you have to do one activity. Any sentence that you listen, try to make a witty sentence out of that particular sentence. You can open a dictionary, you can pick a word, and then you can try to make a random sentence from that particular word that has to be funny, witty, and a very clever sentence. That sometimes we talk to some people and we see that okay, this person is so witty, so humorous. You can see Princess Diana, her interviews, how her wit is so we can say powerful, charming. You can listen to Mahendra Singh Dhoni's interview and you can see his wit. You can see any interview of any important celebrity that you consider as your idol, and you feel like okay, this person is witty in a positive way. And again, I'm telling you, in a positive way, you have to include that particular habit in your communication, in your conversation skills. That is number one. Next, you have to make other people protected. So if around you you witness that other people are not comfortable due to any reason, try to protect them in such a way that they feel protected. And this is especially for males. For females, you have to be initiator, that I'm going to discuss in a while. But for males, you have to be a protector. So if you feel like other person needs protection, and especially that person is around you, that like suppose you are traveling in a bus and you witness that a girl is standing but she is facing some kind of harassment, or she is not comfortable in the position that in which she is standing, so you can offer her your seat. So you can make other people protected around you, and by that you are going to activate something positive in you. For females, you have to be an initiator. And by initiator, I mean that when you talk to someone and they are planning on something, they want to do something, motivate them to such an extent that at that particular moment you should say that okay, let's go and do this. You have to be that kind of a female that other people around you will know that if we are talking something in front of her, she is going to make us do that thing. She is so motivated, she is so charged up always that with in her presence we are going to end up doing this particular activity. So they will want to come around you more because they know that they can make their dreams come true in your presence. That is for females. Then take a stand. Whenever you feel other people are disrespecting you, other people are crossing boundary, other people are not using right language with you, or their tone is off, you have to take a stand for yourself. That is important thing for yourself, especially when you want other people to respect you. You have to do that. That is really very important, so that other people can be careful around you. They have to feel protected, at the same time they have to be careful. They should know that they cannot cross a certain boundary with you. You have to make a stand. You have to take a stand for yourself. So that is how others should perceive you. Now, last part, how you should feel about yourself. Now, there here in this particular segment, I'm not going to talk a lot because I'm only going to give you one sentence. In this particular segment, you have to remind yourself, I'm going to start this today. Whatever comes to your mind with this particular sign of Aries, your biggest problem is that you think that, okay, I'm going to do this. But when I'm going to do this, that is not on charts, that is not in your routine. So you have to tell yourself, whatever you are thinking, I'm going to start doing this today. So if you see a person and you like their lifestyle, you like their routine, and you want to add something from their routine to your routine, tell yourself that I'm going to do this today and do that. Once you start doing this simple activity, that I'm going to do this today. If I want to read this book is really interesting and I'm thinking about reading this book for a while, start doing that today, even if that's just one page. If you think that I'm going to do something about my creativity, give 1 hour for your creativity today. Say this particular sentence again and again on daily basis. I'm going to start doing this today. And that this can be anything. If you want to talk to a girl, tell yourself, I'm going to do this today. And once you start doing that, something will shift inside you for sure. These particular activities are for the sign Aries when females have their Venus in Aries and when males have their Mars in Aries. So I hope this is going to help you. And why this is going to help you? Because Aries is highly aggressive, impulsive, childlike initiator energy. It is creation. That is why our horoscopes start from Aries, then Taurus, then Gemini. Aries is the first sign, and there is a reason why this is a first sign. It has childlike innocence, vulnerability, yet at the same time, it has raw energy, raw potential. It is that kind of energy that is giving birth to other energies. So you have to make sure that you are doing something about that. You have to initiate things on yourself. You have to be a protector. You have to work on your back. And with these particular activities, you will shift this particular energy in a positive direction, because this energy is linked with Mars and Sun is exalted there. And each and every tip and trick that I've shared here has something to do with both Mars and Sun. So I hope you will get some ideas from this particular podcast. So if you have some questions, some doubts, you can ask in comments. I'll clear them out. Thank you.